E aí galera, tudo bem? Bem-vindos ao canal, aqui quem fala é o James. E hoje, continuação de Deus Ex Human Revolution. Espero que estejam gostando da série. Se estão gostando, se inscrevam no canal e por favor, para dar aquela força. Então roda a vinheta e bora pro vídeo. Fala, galera. Passada a vinheta, bora começar então.
Well, if it isn't Attila the Hun, fresh from the killing fields. If this is about the typhoon, I'll get to it in a minute.
Now, Pritchard. I didn't risk my neck to have you lose it in a pile of CPUs and scuzzy adapters.
Well, look at you, using the big words. Don't think just because you hacked through the plant security system so fast that you're an expert on everything computer. There's a reason I can't examine the typhoon yet.
Do tell.
For your information, I am running a diagnostic sweep on our network and router security to find out how Sanders' hacker got a hold of our codes.
I'd have thought the first question to ask is, whose codes were they? Unless you already know.
Stick to kicking down doors and shooting people, Jensen, and stop trying to do my job. I guarantee you we'll get along better that way.
Então ali eles estão conversando. O Jensen perguntou como é que estava o estudo sobre Typhon, mas o Richard disse que não conseguiu ainda fazer e que era para ele fazer o trabalho dele em vez de tentar ficar fazendo o trabalho do Jensen. Bora lá se encontrar com o chefe. Eu acho muito massa esse elevador. Olhando pra esse lado daquele cidade é muito foda. Essa top. Achei bonito pra caralho.
I'm telling you, Hugh, he might not have put the gun in Sanders' hand, but it was Taggart's speech to the UN that started all this.
William Taggart is nothing if not a shrewd political operator. You know that, David.
So for the sake of appearances, I have to look him in the eye and let him bullshit me?
With a smile. Always with a smile. We'll talk later.
Wanted to see me?
Yeah, how you feeling?
I've had better days.
Well, when we're done here, check him at Dr. Markovic at the limb clinic downtown. Get her to get a checkup.
If you insist. Listen, about Sanders?
Yeah, about Sanders. What the hell were you thinking? Letting him slip away like that? I sent you in there to take care of things.
And I did. The typhoon is safe. Sanders didn't know about it. He didn't even know his hacker was augmented. He's not the mastermind behind this, boss.
So you cut him a break? The man broke into my facility and took hostages at him. I thought you were ready for this.
I am. Today's attack was just a shell game being run by somebody else. I intend to find out who and why, so that it never happens to anybody again.
Good, 'cause so do I. That hacker in Sanders' group, you're sure he was augmented?
I pulled his cables out myself.
Yeah, well, the police are saying he's not, and they're refusing to let me see the body, no matter how much money I threaten to pull from their retirement fund.
Maybe someone else is offering more. So what do you want me to do, boss?
We have to get a look at the corpse. You still got friends on the force. You think one of them will let you into the morgue?
Depends who I run into.
Get over to the station and find a way inside. Because if that hacker was augmented, his neural hub might tell us who he was. Contact me when you've gotten a hold of it.
You got it.
Então, o nosso chefe ali pediu, disse que aquele cara lá que se matou, né, que foi obrigado a se matar, está sendo controlado, né? Ele tá na delegacia de polícia, na parte dos óbitos lá. Eles estão vendo, assim, aquele negócio todo de causa de morte, tal. E ele tá pedindo que a gente entre em contato com os nossos contatos lá, pra ver se a gente pode ver o corpo. Mas antes disso eu vou ali fazer, só ver o que o cara quer, né? Azulzinho aqui. Os azuis, assim, o X azul, são as missões secundárias, pra falar pra vocês.
Man, what am I doing here? This is nuts. Hey, Jensen. Man, it's good to see you. I'm glad you're back. How are you holding up?
I manage.
I'm sorry about Megan. I know it must be hard. For a while, we thought you were a goner, too. Everything's going to shit. The attack on HQ, and now this mess with the factory.
Yeah, tough times all around. How about you, Corella? You okay?
I don't know. I fucked up. I mean bad.
What happened?
Well, a couple of months ago, me and Tyndall, you know, one of Pritchard's techs, we started sneaking out some neuropozyne from one of the labs.
Jesus, Tim. You realize this could get you fired. Worse, arrested if the company chooses to prosecute. What were you thinking?
I know. It's complicated. I didn't want to do it at first, but there were good reasons. Anyway, now I want out, but Tyndall has security footage of me stealing the stuff and says he'll expose me if I ever stop helping him. I'm in a bad spot, Adam. I need that footage back. I know you're busy with everything that's going on right now, but I could really use your help.
All right. Tell me more.
Really? Wow, thanks, Adam. I thought I was done for. The security footage will probably be on his apartment computer. Meet me in front of the subway station parking lot once you get a hold of it.
I got it from here.
Então, galera, ele disse que estava com uma das tecnologias ali do Pritchard, estava ajudando ele nas tecnologias. E ele fez merda e perdeu uma delas. Ele precisa da nossa ajuda agora para recuperar. Deixa eu só entrar aqui na cópia desse cara que tem o seguro aqui. Agora ela vai sair, né? Esse cara.
This whole thing just brings back bad memories. I love working here, but it's hard knowing that
Mrs. Reed?
Ah, Adam, I'm sorry you startled me. And please, call me Cassandra. You and Megan were together long enough. I was waiting for you.
Out here? Why not come meet me inside?
I don't know. I guess I'm just not ready. This is where you work, but to me, this is also the place where I lost my daughter.
I know what you mean. It's never been the same for me either.
I guess it's not meant to be easy. It seems there's just no right way to deal with something like this. And I can't even begin to imagine how things have been for you after all you've been through.
Yeah. A lot of things changed 6 months ago.
I can't get over how much they've changed you. At first, I couldn't even believe you were still alive. How do you handle all of this?
They did what they had to do to save me. And in a way, I can do more now than I ever could.
I'm glad to know you take it so well. Many of us wouldn't be able to cope so easily with such traumatic changes.
Can I ask why you wanted to see me?
Yes, of course. I'm sorry. I'm here about Megan. About what happened to her. Or rather, about the investigation into what happened.
What about it?
Well, simply put, I feel something is not quite right with the way the case was handled.
You think there was some foul play involved?
I do. Call it mother's intuition. But when speaking to some of the investigators, there were a lot of inconsistent. Agreed things weren't handled by the book, although he has no proof.
And now you want to find out more?
I'll never hear my daughter laugh again, Adam. I'll never get a call from her to ask how I've been, or have the chance to ask her about her day. She was stolen from me. However unjustified this all is, I still want to know why it happened. I can see why she loved you. Not even that degree of mechanical modification could change what she saw in you. Please, will you help me find out what really happened to her?
I never got a chance to investigate the attack myself. I'll look into it.
Thank you. This means the world to me, Adam. Really.
The first thing I'll need to do is meet with this detective, Chase.
Good. He works part-time as a security guard in an apartment building on Brooklyn Court. I'll be waiting for you in your apartment lobby once you're done.
Why does a detective need to work part-time as a security guard?
Oh, he retired soon after the case. I don't really know the details. Maybe he'll tell you more.
I'm on it.
Então, galera, essa aqui, a Cassandra Ruiz, ela era mãe da Megan, tá lá que morreu no jogo, que era a namorada do Adam. E ela pediu a nossa ajuda para descobrir mais sobre o porquê daquilo lá, como aconteceu, e os detetives não estavam conseguindo. Eu, antes de ir lá fazer a missão, eu vou vir aqui. Aqui é o primeiro local onde dá pra comprar armas.
You got anything you want to buy or sell? I'm the guy you want to deal with. Everything's on the computer, right at your fingertips.
É, aqui te vende e compra coisas. Eu vou vender todos esses lugares que eu não uso. Whisky, cerveja eu vou vender. Vinho também, porque isso não serve pra porcaria nenhuma. Esse revólver que eu não tenho arma de revólver ainda. Por enquanto vai ser isso. E eu vou comprar aqui uma melhoria. Shotgun ainda não vou pegar porque dá pra conseguir
Always a
de
pleasure.
graça. Eu vou agora melhorar a pistola. Agora ela tá dando mais dano. Ficou muito melhor de lutar. Agora fazer a missãozinha lá que é bem simples.
I, for one, approve of these protests. These Olympians.
Mr. Jensen, David Serloff told me you'd be dropping by. I've just been reviewing the test results we received on you last week.
Should I start rolling up my sleeves?
Surprisingly, no. I see no trace of glial tissue buildup in any of your charts.
It's been 6 months, Doc. Shouldn't I be on neuropozyne shots by now?
One would think, but these test results show no signs of implant rejection. If anything, the bond between tissue and electrodes seems to be getting stronger.
So I'm free to go?
Well, Mr. Serif did ask me to discuss another topic with you. You are aware that several precautionary measures had to be put into place during your first surgery?
Not all of my implants were switched on, I know.
The damage caused by the hematoma had to be taken into account. Your brain needed time to recover, to get used to the mechanical neural processors and turn them on naturally over time.
Cut to the chase, Doc. What does Seraph want?
He feels that you might be ready to speed up the activation process using special software known as Praxis Kits.
You mean I don't have to wait for my augmentations to kick in naturally anymore?
You can, if you prefer. But Mr. Seraph did make a generous donation to LIM in your name, thus ensuring that Praxis software linked to your particular neuroenhancements would always be available to you and you alone. Please, take a look.
Então, galera, ali ela tava dizendo que umas coisinhas ali. Primeiro ele perguntou sobre um remédio que normalmente as pessoas que têm isso aí de próstatas robóticas precisam utilizar por causa de uma rejeição corporal. No caso ali, o Adam não tem essa rejeição. Então é muito mais fácil para ele. E depois de 6 meses ele não precisa tomar remédio nenhum, independente do que aconteça. O corpo dele não rejeita essas partes aí. E segundo, ela disse que o cérebro dele ali, como fazia pouco tempo que ele tinha ganhado essas melhorias, essas partes robóticas, ele ainda não estava normalizado e que ele demoraria para voltar ao normal sozinho, para ele se acostumar. E que para tornar isso mais rápido, o nosso chefe, o sério, pediu que a gente comprasse esses Praxis Kits que fazem a melhoria. Só que eles são caros, né? São 5 mil, é o mais caro que tem no jogo. Agora, né? Tem 10 mil ali.
Very well,
Eles
Mr.
são muito
Jensen.
úteis mesmo.
Use it in good health.
Ó, daí tu vem aqui, ó. Nessa parte aqui, pode ver, eu já tenho 4 Praxis Kits. E tu vai fazendo as melhorias no jogo aqui. Tem umas que são muito boas. Eu gosto de melhorar principalmente a parte do hackeamento. Essa aqui, ó, depois ela vai ajudar muito. Eu vou começar a rotina nela. E eu vou mostrar pra vocês por que ela ajuda muito. Mas antes eu tenho que pegar que tem um negócio aqui nessa linha. Atrás aqui, ó. Isso aqui. É um negócio que recupera a vida. E agora só pra terminar o vídeo, né? Vou mostrar pra vocês que muda o nível de hacker. Eu já botei nível máximo ali, que ele é muito útil mesmo. Eu sei que aqui tem um já que é nível 5.
Good. Right now I want to know who that corpse is. Head over to the police station and get his neural hub. And Adam, if you can't talk your way in, consider making a strategic retreat. There's gotta be another entrance in the side of the building.
Como vocês podem ver aqui, ó, Secure Rating é um nível de segurança, nível 4, e ele fica cada vez mais difícil para hackear, por isso causa do nível. Eu usei uns negocinhos. E aqui eu sei que se eu pular essa janela aqui, ó, já vamos ver. Tem de útil aqui. Vou fazer pra não morrer de queda. E tem aqui. E aqui dentro tem uma sniper. Ele é muito forte. Então, galera, esse foi o vídeo de hoje. Espero que tenham gostado. Se inscrevam no canal, assistam os vídeos anteriores e fui. Valeu!